play with importing a sound clip into my program and getting a sprite to dance with it. I'll get rid of the cat, delete. I'll get a new sprite, choose the ballerina. I have a 10-second song clip to dance to. I'll get the song clip, I'll go to sounds, I'll upload a song from a file, scratch. Here's my song clip, the walk, 10 seconds long. Now the song can be played by scratch. I'll look at editing sounds in another challenge. I'll play the song as it is. I'll go back to scripts, go to sound. I'll get block help on play sound. Play sound plays a sound. Sounds are available on a menu. When play sound is run, it starts playing the sound and immediately returns to run the next block. Play sound until done plays the entire song before it runs the next block. I want to use play sound, not play sound until done. I'll close help. I'll get a stage for the ballerina to dance on, indoors. I'll use the spotlight stage. I double-clicked on it. It's my new stage backdrop now. I'll move the ballerina to the center. I'll go to scripts, motion. I'll get the go-to, so the ballerina will always start here on the stage. I want to do this when the green flag is clicked. Events, green flag. Now when the green flag is clicked on, the ballerina will be moved to the center of the stage, and the song will start to play. I'll move the ballerina somewhere else to show that she gets moved, and I'll run it. Green flag. She got moved to the middle of the stage. Song's playing. A few more seconds left of it. Okay. Now I need to get her to dance. I'll go to costumes. She has 4 costumes, and changing her costumes looks like she's dancing. Costume 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to 1. I can have my program change her costumes. I'll go to scripts. In looks, I can use next costume. If I click on next costume, her costume changes on the stage. I need to get some timing, a good time in between costume changes so its rhythm moves with the music. I'll go to Control, get the repeat loop, move next costume inside, and I'll get the wait block. I'll have her move a little faster, every half second, 0.5. Now when the green flag is clicked, she's moved to the center of the stage, the song starts playing, and for 10 times, the costume is changed and waits a half a second. I'll run it now, green flag. Doesn't quite seem like the right rhythm, and it's a little too short. The dance felt a little fast, and it needs to go a little longer. I'll add a 1/10 of a second. Instead of 0.5, I'll make it 0.6. And instead of a loop of 10, I'll make it a loop of 20. Now it'll change the costume 20 times and wait a little longer in between each time. I'll run it, green flag. It seems to be moving well enough with the music, but still dancing a little too long. Music's in a common 4 beats. I'll change 20 to 16. I'll take 4 off of that. See if that's a good time length. Green flag. Still seems to be dancing nicely with the music. See if it ends well. It ends well. It's a strange ending. Instead of cycling through the costumes, I'll make my own sequence. I'll work with 4 beats. 16 divided by 4 is 4. I want to select my own costumes. Go to Looks, Switch Costume, Wait. Don't need next costume anymore now. Before I had 16 costume switches, I'll need the 4 costume switches in here. Duplicate all 4 commands one more time. I'll look again at the costumes. Instead of cycling through the costumes A, B, C, D, I'll try A, B, A, D. I'll save C for the end. I'll go back to scripts and change the sequence. A, B, A, D. Now when the program runs, 4 times it'll go through this sequence of costume changes with waits in between. That'll be a total of 16 costume changes. I'll run it. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Finished. I don't want it ending with her legs sticking out. This loop runs 4 times. I'll change it to 3 times, copy these blocks below it, then change the ending. Change the 4 to a 3, duplicate the blocks inside. Now I can change the ending. I'll get 3 runs of 4 costume changes, that's 12, then the last 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't need this last wait. Instead of ending with costume D with her foot sticking out, I can use the splits costume C. Now when it runs, it'll get the 16 costume changes and end with her doing the splits. I'll run the program. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 last time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can change the ending one more time so she's not on the floor at the end. Instead of one wait of 6/10, I could have 2 waits with 2 costume changes of 0.3. That's half the time. I'll duplicate. Now she'll be doing the splits for half the time, then back up to costume A. This will run like before, except there'll be 2 quicker costume changes at the end to leave her standing up. I'll run it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, last one, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That worked nicely. I can add another sprite to dance. I'll go to New Sprite. I'll double click on Cassie Dance. Now I have 2 sprites, Ballerina and Cassie Dance. Cassie Dance doesn't have any command blocks, but the Ballerina still has her blocks. I can copy blocks from one sprite to another instead of creating them all from scratch again. Sorry about that. I'll drag and drop the Ballerina's blocks onto Cassie Dance. Ballerina still has her command blocks. Now Cassie Dance has a copy of the blocks too. I want the Cassie sprite to be a little smaller on the stage. I'll get Set Size, change it to 75%. I'll click on it to run it. That's a good size now. I'll add Set Size so the sprite always starts at 75%. I'll move Cassie Dance to the right side of the stage. I want to use Cassie Dance's XY position instead of the Ballerina's XY position. I'll go to Motion, Go To, get rid of the second Go To. Now it'll go to where Cassie Dance is on the stage. I don't want the Ballerina and Cassie both playing the sound. One is enough. I'll get rid of Play Sound here. Reattach that. Now when I click on the green sprite, Cassie Dance will be positioned on the stage, size changes 75%. We'll switch the costumes in here 3 times, then finish with these switch costumes. The Ballerina will go to her position, play the sound, and switch her costumes too. Do you see a problem with the blocks that Cassie Dance has? What about the costumes? Does Cassie Dance have the Ballerina's costumes? Ballerina A, B, C, and D. I'll go to the Costumes tab. No, she has Cassie Dance A, B, C, and D. I'll change the Set Costume blocks. I'll go to Scripts. Ballerina A, be Cassie Dance A, B, A, D, A, B, A, C, A. This is an important lesson to remember when copying blocks from one sprite to another. Be very careful about blocks that can reference other sprites. This would include any variables that the Ballerina may have created that were for this sprite only, since they'll be for the Ballerina and not for Cassie Dance. I'll cancel this. I'll run it now. Click on the green flag. Now they're both dancing. That's good. A little bit more. Almost done. That went nicely. I'm finished with this challenge. I encourage you to make your own program using a music clip from Scratch's library and get comfortable playing with sounds and using repeat, wait, and switch costume command blocks. The ballerina's playing the sounds. I'll go to Sounds. You can choose a sound from the library. Guitar chords 2 can work. I'll play it. To use it, I'll select it, click OK. Now Guitar Chords 2 is available for playing. Go back to Scripts. I'll change Play Sound to play Guitar Chords 2. Now you can try this sound and have fun with the program.